Don't let your kids stress you out. Because I know what's going on right now in your mind. You're thinking to yourself, how can I get these kids to listen to me? Let me tell you something. I have two kids, 5 and 9. And right now they're at this age where everything is a competition or argument. And let me tell you something. As parents, you have a lot on your plate. But of course, you're thinking to yourself, I just want these children to listen to me. But one thing I could tell you is what I found out is don't keep wasting your precious energy repeating yourself to your children, especially when none of your stern requests are even being listened to. Let me repeat that again. You're talking over and over to your children, and it seems like nothing is getting through. Stop doing that. You're wasting precious energy. Instead, use that same energy that you're about to waste to repeat and yell again to make yourself a cup of coffee, to pour that glass of wine that you probably need in that moment. Use those precious moments to do a load of laundry that's just been sitting there for weeks. Like, of course, I'm throwing some humor in it, but I'm being dead serious. Use these moments to do something that's worth something to you. Don't keep repeating yourself. And one thing I've really realized as I'm doing my part as a dad to try to raise these children, right? If your children are not listening to you, let your children feel the consequence. Let me explain. You could be yelling at your kids over and over. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Can you please go to bed? Stop all of that. It's useless. Let your children feel. Because I'm sure the first time they heard you when you said it is time for bed. Brush your teeth. Make sure your snacks are packed. Pack it up. Get into bed. But children, for some reason, they're very talented when it comes to acting as if they didn't hear you. So they'll be like, "Oh yeah, oh I didn't know you said that. Did you say something, Dad?" Like they won't say those words in specifically, but they'll act as if amnesia has captured them in the moment, and they don't know anything of what you just said previously. So my thing is, this is my thing now. My thing is, let consequences be the teacher. And this is me speaking from the perspective of having two young children. I'm not speaking for teens, but in my perspective, from what I've seen other parents with teens do, they let them feel the consequences too. Because you see something about just raising children, when you try to pass wisdom down to kids, when you try to pass things that they should hear and try to understand, even if they haven't experienced it, try to understand after you explain it, of course. Sometimes they're not going to listen to what you say, even when you try to explain it to them, either because they're just in their own world, doing something else, being distracted, short attention span, Sometimes you got to just let them know that, you know what? To hell. Consequences are going to be the best teacher for you. Consequences are going to be the teacher that picks up the chalk, walks over to that chalkboard, and writes the lesson plan for you to listen to. And that's when they're going to be like, "Oh, mommy, daddy, I didn't know this would hurt so bad." Oh, but guess what? I tried to warn you. I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you what was going to happen. Did you listen to what I had to say? No, you didn't listen though. You didn't listen because you were too busy into the iPad at the time, at the moment. So you chose not to listen. Even though it was repeated several times to you. You still chose not to listen. So again, I say to you guys, any parents, don't stress out about your kids not listening to you, because this is the one thing I've learned as a parent of a 9-year-old and a 5-year-old. Sometimes consequences has to be the basic teacher that they need. And consequences are not going to be nice to them. If you told your children several times, you yelled at them, wasted the energy you need, telling them, go to bed, you're going to be tired in the morning. The consequences are going to be when that alarm clock hits for you. And now you're up and you see your children still in bed. You get to yank them right out that bed and say, it's time for school. Because what you're not about to do is yell to your kids again in the morning. Several times, wasting your morning energy. You didn't even make a cup of coffee yet. Wasting your morning energy trying to get your kids up. This ain't worth it. I'm going to be real. This is not worth it. And you don't want to keep exhausting yourself constantly. So again, take care of yourself. Don't let these kids stress you out. If you've liked this message, you want to hear more of these messages, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Message.